Hello and welcome to 52 Ways to Wave a Magic Wand over your social media. Every week I am sharing one easy tip for you to follow so that you can transform your pages and get them working better for you. So far this year we have covered 2021 planning and how social media can help your business by fitting it in with your planning. We've covered ideal clients and making sure you know who you're writing your posts for before you start creating the content. And last week I covered number one product, that really scary idea of only talking about one product so people can get to know you as the go-to person for that item and ultimately start ordering from you. This week I'm going to be talking about themes, a really easy way of breaking down your content, making it easier to create and making it more consistent for your followers to absorb. So a little while back I invited Claire Winter from the Cracking Content onto my group to talk about creating content, and one of the great tips that she came out with that I have followed since doing her workshop a long time ago was to come up with 4 themes for your business and for your content that you're putting on social media. So think about your business and think about 4 themes that you would like to cover. So 4 themes that relate to your business. For me, that is planning and how that can save you time. I would say that's mental health, because that's something that I'm really passionate about, and I also believe that planning and social media can help with that. I would say there's family, and there's also honesty, about being yourself, putting yourself out there and supporting one another. That might be a better one, actually, supporting one another through honesty by being open and transparent and helping each other. So those are 4 different themes that I have. Perhaps you have different ones. I've had a power hour recently with a fitness client who talked about mindset, training, food, and I forget what the 4th one was, but she knew instinctively what her 4 pillars were for her business. You can then use that to create your content. So this quarter for me, that's January, February, March, is for me to talk about planning, social media planning, getting it all set up from the beginning so that you know you've given yourself a nice platform to then carry on over the year, getting results with your social media. Then in Q2, because that includes Mental Health Awareness Month, so that's April, May and June, I'm going to be discussing mental health and how that social media can impact that and vice versa. I know what my themes are for the rest of the month. I've then gone on to break them for the rest of the year, sorry. I've then gone down to break them into themes for each month, just to make that even easier. What this allows is for you to keep talking about your products and keep getting a consistent message out there about what it is you sell and how it is you help, but without it getting a bit dry and a bit boring. It keeps the ideas fresh, and I know that's something that I've had feedback from some of my clients, that they worry about coming up with fresh ideas for their content, that it might just all get a bit samey and boring. And that's a really good way of doing it, is having different themes to cover each month and each quarter and even each day. You may like the idea of doing Monday motivation, Tuesday tips, Wednesday wisdom, throwback Thursday, so on and so forth. That really helps with your planning. All of it is such a great tool. On my content planning spellbook, which you are welcome to request a copy of if you like, because it is completely free, I have a section at the beginning which says 2021 planner. It's not complicated, it's just a really quick overview of what you want to do for the year. So any special events you've got going on, you stick them in your calendar. I've also added a section called themes, so you can put in the different themes that you want to cover each quarter, each month. So when it comes down to planning the posts, you're just focusing on that one theme, not having to think about everything else that's going on in your business. It really, really helps with a consistent message and gets people on board in terms of engagement. Last week I spoke about number 1 products. And I wanted to raise that again this week, because something that you can do is feed your products into your theme, or vice versa. So if you choose a theme, you may find that that is more relevant for a different number 1 product. For example, the fitness client that I mentioned before, when she's talking about mindset, her number 1 product might be her meditation sessions. But when she then switches that to food, it might be her meal plans. So for those 3 months, she's promoting something different, and she's covered another one of her services to other people just to let them know what else she does. So you see, this gives you a chance to change your number one product throughout the year so that you're not missing out on promoting some of those other things that you love to do. You're not missing out on it because it fits in with another different theme. What it also means is those posts that you've created along the line of those themes that people are relating to, people are wanting help with, people are talking to you about, you can then say to them, hey, I can help you with this theme because this is one of my services. So themes are a fantastic way of making creating content a lot easier. I find that having themes makes my life so much easier because I have a quarterly theme, then I have a monthly theme, then I have a weekly theme, and then I even have daily themes. So my content is practically written for me. I just have to go out and word the posts afterwards. It takes so much stress out of planning my content, and I'm really hoping that that tip will help you guys too. So a huge thank you to Claire for that one because it's made a big difference to me. That's everything I wanted to cover with themes this week. I would love to hear what your themes are. What 4 themes do you think you might cover for your business on your social media posts? Let me know how you get on. Let me know if it helps with your planning, and join me next week where we're going to move into away from planning and into getting ourselves set up. So whether you're new and starting a new business and you're new to social media, or whether you've got one but you haven't reviewed your profile for a while, next month is when you want to join me because we'll be checking through some easy steps to take to make sure your profile, your bio, all of those kinds of things is working right to go alongside your content. So I hope you'll join me then.
I got my wand so I can spell my magic.
Good idea, Harry.